You already know, you've heard us talk about how Jahvaree Ritzie leads the nation in sacks. No one in college football has more sacks than Jahvaree Ritzie.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Doubled his career total in sacks in 2 games. Love it.
So you know that. But I'm going to tell you something you don't know that you're going to learn over these next few minutes. We've been doing this for a while. Of all the people we've ever talked to, scheduling interviews, going back and forth, trying to get things arranged, because there's a lot of boxes that have to be checked, Joe.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know if we've ever had anyone more polite or timely than Jahvaree Ritzie. 20 minutes early and incredibly polite.
Yes, sir.
So that's something you didn't know about Jahvaree
Yeah.
Ritzie when he's out there sacking the quarterback. So when he does that tomorrow, you just look at whoever's sitting next to you at Kenan Stadium and say, also a polite young man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Jahvaree,
sir.
thanks for coming by.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. I'm glad I was able to come out here. I mean, I appreciate the opportunity. I mean, it's something that you wouldn't think you'll ever do in your life, and now that I'm here, I'm just thankful to God. So I appreciate y'all for inviting me.
All right. In all seriousness, you've been, what the kids say, balling out, Jahvaree. Take us through what's working for you. What has gone well for you guys?
Honestly, it just had to be the defensive scheme. Coach Collins coming in, him and Coach Ted have just changed the program, just more so just allowing us to play more free. You know what I'm saying? Just giving us the opportunity to just go out there, ball, like you keep saying. Just not only me, just like even up front, we've all just been able to ball this year. Like I see it in practice. I've been seeing it since they got here in the spring. It's just been a just complete change, just allowing us to just be more free, allowing us to have more energy. And I say that's just been a big change for us, including myself as well.
Okay, for somebody who maybe doesn't know like the X and O's of football or like the scheme of football really well, and I'm not and in no way trying to say anything negative about anything that's happened before, but like, what allows you to be more free? What allows you to just go out there and play?
Like just for us, just like scheme wise, we're doing a lot of more movement and just allowing the D-line to be athletes, allowing them to be the freaks of nature like we're meant to be. We're able to do that. So you'll see us always just either moving. You won't ever just see us just going straight. Like we'll go straight, but if we're going straight, that means we get into that ball. So you know what I'm saying? So it's either pass rush or it's movement around the gaps, just trying to make us all move in different ways, allowing the linebackers to be more free, allowing the safeties to come down and hit some. So it's just been able to just allow us to be more free just up front.
Why is that more fun, and why does that in turn lead to better results?
It's more fun because, I mean, we're just not sitting there being, I wouldn't say blocking dummies, but like more so it's like playing straight up and then you taking double teams every play. Of course, I mean, your body going to be tired of that. So being able to just get away from a gap sometimes and freeing that gap up for the linebacker to come in and make a TFL is just a lot better than just sitting there and letting the ball come to you. We're able to go to the ball. So I feel like that's just been something that's better for us.
Coach Collins said this week, I think your second sack this past weekend, he said, the celebration might have extended a little long on that second one. What kind of feedback did you get in film on the celebrations after the sacks?
Honestly, like that celebration, it was just a thought process because I didn't even realize I got the sack. I thought it was a regular tackle. And so like when someone came up to me and was like, you got another sack. That's when it took so long because it registered.
Get all the information.
Yeah, like it registered in my head. Like as soon as I got up, like, oh, I did get another sack, and then that's when I don't know if y'all saw Power behind me, like doing a dance with me and stuff like that. So that's why it took a little bit longer. But that it wasn't like intended to do that. Yeah.
All right, Jeff Collins, like high energy,
Very high energy.
And I mean, I think people maybe see that publicly, but it's all the time. Like
Yeah.
it's in the meeting
It's
room,
every day.
it's on the practice field.
5:30 in the morning, ready to go.
Does that? I mean, do you guys enjoy that? Do you feed off that?
Yeah, I mean, I wake up every single day. Like I come in there, I see Coach Collins, he dap me up. He's like, "What's good, 5?" I'm like, "What's up, 5?" Because he's GC 5, and so I appreciate that. We give each other a high five every day. So like, just bringing that energy from Coach Collins, just like I said, allowed me to just be like more open, just shouting, yelling on the field. I'm yelling on the field every day, like, "Woo, let's go!" Like I'm fired up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready to be out there. I'm happy to be out there, and so it's allowed just our team, just all the guys, just come together, dap each other up every single day, letting us just be more free, letting us be more happy, letting us be more just outgoing, and just you know what I'm saying, going out there to be monsters. And so like he's brought that energy for us.
That energy is fun when it's new and different. Mm-hmm. As you get into the season and it gets long and your ankle hurts or whatever, how do you maintain that same level of excitement to be playing college football?
I mean, I say just even from just this past spring, like you've had a couple guys banged up, you had a couple guys banged up in the summer and stuff like that. we still about the energy every single day. They told us, hey, get ready, get better. We can't wait for you to be out on the field again. And so like they bring that every single day, and it's consistent. It's not like they're falling off with anything. So like that's why I say it's every day. And I know it's gonna be the entire season, including next year when the guys playing. Like it's gonna be consistent behavior, consistent energy every single day. And it's been like that ever since he got here and stepped foot at UNC.
All right, how height and weight really fast, just for you. Like, what is your actual size? And I promise I have a reason I'm asking.
6'4". I'm currently 300 pounds.
Okay. Like, that is a large human being. Like, what are some challenges in being 6'4", 300 pounds that people who are not 6'4", 300 pounds just don't know? Like, they don't get that this is hard for you to do this.
Well, I'll say just maintaining the weight. I mean, because you sweat a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're always running, constantly hitting somebody. So, of course, you'll lose the weight. But, I mean, putting it back on is not a hard thing. You know, I don't mind eating. I mean, I'd eat all the time. You know, I had a snack before I came in here. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Amber, her and Coach Hess has just allowed us to just grow. Like, even for me, like, I used to weigh, like, 275 last year playing defensive tackle. So now I'm 300 pounds and I look more leaner. I'm even more leaner than I was at 275. And like that program, the nutrition program, weight program has been a lot different too, and it's shown on the field.
What about like everyday life stuff, like getting in your car or taking a shower, or like is there anything that like I think normal sized people take for granted?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really look at it like I'm too big. I can't. Well, I say actually I lied. When I go to like an amusement park, that's probably my only struggle. Is an amusement park. Everything else is normal.
You like amusement parks?
I do like amusement parks.
You're roller coaster guy?
I just went to Disney this past summer with my girlfriend and my little brother.
Disney World or Disneyland? Which one? Florida or California?
Florida.
Okay. What's your which park?
Every park. We did all 5.
What was your favorite ride? Can you ride all the rides?
I did ride all the rides.
Not only can I did.
Guardians of the Galaxy was probably my favorite ride. That was great.
Everybody says it's really good. I haven't been on that one yet.
Yeah, it's really good.
About Everest. You like Everest in Animal Kingdom?
Goes backwards.
We didn't do Animal Kingdom. We saw it, but we didn't go to Animal Kingdom because of the time. We were there from 8 till they closed.
You did 4 parks in one day.
4 parks in one day and rode every ride at those 4 parks.
That's a big time day. Look, Adam's got some experience within his family about being a Disney freak, so he's all over it.
So you were there right when it opened.
Right when it opened. As soon as the gates opened, first on the
people are trying to get in.
Getting right to it.
Like
we right there on the ferry going across. Like it was hot. It was like maybe 96 degrees, and we got it in. We got it in. That was fun.
You're like, this is still better than training camp.
It was. Yeah. It was, but it was definitely worth it, though. I mean, it reminded me of training camp. I'm out there on my feet all day at camp. I'm out there on my feet during the summer. I mean, I was used to it at Disney World, so yeah.
You have a very unique mouthpiece. Like whenever there's a sack and I see that mouthpiece, I say, oh, that's Jahvaree right there.
Yeah.
Is there a story there?
So I rock the pink mouthpiece due to the fact that I know somebody that has cancer. I know somebody that passed from cancer, and so I'm always rocking that because when I was a kid, like even October, I know y'all. I don't know if y'all remember like the October like Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I rock that every year because I don't think it should just be in October. I think it should be something that we support all the time. So I've been wearing the pink mouthpiece literally since I was a kid. So it's just been something I'm accustomed to. Like, I wish we could wear pink tape in the games and stuff like that because if we could, I would. Like, pink's also one of my favorite colors. I mean, I have pink on my bracelet right now just to show that.
I was going to ask you about the bracelets. You've got a bunch on, and I think you are a big bracelet maker. I don't know the right term. Is that right?
Bracelets. Yeah, I do.
How'd that get started?
I've been doing that ever since I was a kid. My mom got me into that. I wanted to be an engineer going into college, actually. And I still do stuff outside of that. I work on cars with me and my little brother. We do stuff like that, just small stuff. And, like, I've always been very hands-on. And so, like, I'm always either doing something with my hands, making a bracelet, working on my car, arts and crafts. This is something I'm always doing that's hands-on to allow me to just be at peace or just allow me to just do something so where I'm not always just sitting around just doing nothing.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to the mouthpiece, whenever I look at pictures of you, so you wear the arm sleeve and it's got stuff written on there.
Yes,
What is that?
So it's a lot of things written on there. You'll see me write LLS, which stands for my friend who passed 2021 when I got here. I got LLJM, Justin Miles, he passed this past year. My auntie Brooke, one of my cousins, Devon's mother. I rock her name. I rock the breast cancer sign sometimes. And I have a cross on my right arm to represent Jesus. And I write like IJAN, which I wear on my bracelet as well. I write that on my arm. Stands for in Jesus' name, amen. And then like my last thing I write on my left arm is under my wrist. It's not really seen too much, but I'll like write like something small, either a verse or I'll write, Lord, I know you got me today, so I have no doubts. And I'll write stuff like that.
Go ahead, Aaron.
So there's a lot of adversity just in those things that you were just telling us about. What do you think? What have you learned from that, and what's enabled you to get to where you are despite all the challenges that you faced?
I mean, I've grown up facing challenges. I mean, even just where I'm from. I mean, it's challenging from where I'm from. A lot of people don't make it out, and so me being one of those that did, I just thank God everything. Thank my mama, praying mom every day. Just the fact that, I mean, I'm here living. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's plenty of people where I'm from where, you know what I'm saying, that they don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And so just having that chance to just wake up each and every day just to go out there and just play the game that I love just allows me to gives me that confidence to go out there and ball for those people that can't. And so that motivates me every single day.
Do you have friends who took a different path?
I do have people that took a different path, yeah. I mean, I still talk to them to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got friends that took the wrong path, but they're making themselves, helping themselves get back right. You know what I'm saying? Just in the community with the Lord, stuff like that. And I also have friends who are just doing school. You know what I'm saying? They're able to just go to school. Like my cousin Matthew, he's going to school to be a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Be a doctor and stuff like that. And I think that's pretty awesome. You know what I'm saying? Just being him, just, you know, being a minority, just being an African American. You don't really see that too often. I mean, he's doing exceptionally well at school. So I'm so proud of him, including my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, the majority of his class from high school didn't make it out. And he's at UNC Charlotte right now, thriving. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be a dentist, trying to have his own practice. On top of that, he's doing pictures. He's doing biology, stuff like that, ahead of the classroom, ahead of the, you know what I'm saying, the game, stuff like that. And he's also a shot and discoer. So, like, just seeing that just motivates me every single day.
So why did you and your brother take the path that you're on?
My mom. She put us in that when we were 5 years old, both me and him. He's been around it ever since he was 3, because, I mean, I'm 2 years older than him. So it's always been something that's been a part of us, been a part of our track, and it's something that we never let go of.
You seem very mature today. Were you this mature in your mind when you got here? Did you have to get mature early, or has that come through your time here?
I wouldn't really say it was just more so being mature. It's just who I've always been. You know what I'm saying? I'm always outgoing. I'm always able to socialize with anybody, because you never know who you'll meet. You know what I'm saying? And you'll never know if you say something one time, you can either hurt somebody or allow them to have a better day. And so I always, when I approach people, I say, hey, how are you? It was a good meeting. Hope you're having a great day. Just so you never know what that person may be going through. And that's what my mom taught me, because she's a school counselor. And so she sees it every day. Like, she'll love the kids up each and every day to make sure they're okay. And so that rubbed off on me. I want to make sure people around me are okay every single day, because, again, you never know what people are going through.
Did you run cross country in high school?
I did, my senior year.
Okay, now, I gotta tell you something, Jahvaree. We've had some cross country runners in here, and I would say that their body type and your body type are possibly not the same.
Yeah.
What kind of cross country runner were you? Were you good?
No, I wasn't. But, I mean, I was out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. I was out there. I mean, I was out there with my mom, you know what I'm saying? It was my senior year. I didn't have football, didn't have track at the time, so I did cross country with her. And that was the only sport that they had open. So I said, I'll do it with you. You know what I'm saying? Why not go out with a bang? Why not do something with my mom? And so my last semester of high school, that COVID year, my senior year, before I enrolled early, I did cross country with her.
Did you finish every race?
No.
Did you finish any race?
No, I didn't. I didn't, but I almost got close to one. It was the effort. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Them 4 miles, no, I could not do that.
No. All right, you've got some unique hair.
Yes.
How has this gotten to this point where it is now?
Well, I mean, I've had different hair. I've had locks. I wear the braids. I mean, my hair is always this color because it just allows me to be me. I in a way I can say it expresses myself, because I'm not afraid to show who I am to anybody. And the color just came from my mom. It led off on me and my mom had it, and then my brother ended up doing it. So I think he's probably going to go back to this color pretty soon. I'm not sure. He may or may not, but I'll always have this color in my hair.
What's been the favorite look that you've had for you? Like, which one have you like, man, this is when I look the best?
I don't know. I mean, like for the games, like before the game, I'll have my hair down, like tied up, so I can wear my beats and stuff like that. And then like when I wear my helmet, I have my hair just out and flowing and stuff like that. And so I just switch it up before the game. Then during the game, it's different. Mm-hmm.
Shockingly, this is not a problem that I have, Jahvaree.
You graduated from the University of North Carolina in 3 years.
Yes, sir.
That would be impressive if you hadn't done it while playing college football also.
Yes, sir.
How did you manage to do that? How did you juggle everything?
Glory to God, for real. I mean, it was a struggle. I've dealt with a lot of adversity just being in school. I mean, having people just pass and stuff like that, having other issues and stuff. I mean, I was able to make it through. And so I'm just glad I made it through. And I wanted to do something different. Haven't seen too many people do that. And just for me to do that, just being in the journalism major as well, I think that was pretty awesome. I say thanks to Kat. She's my school counselor. Thanks to my mom. She helped me out with the class and stuff like that as well. That was one of the biggest accomplishments I've ever, experienced. I mean, graduating in 3 from UNC is pretty major. And so I'm able to use that degree for something else later on.
How are you different now than when you got here, you think?
I know where everything's at. Yeah.
Better directionally.
Better directionally, honestly. I know where everything's at. I've met a lot of different connections, whether it's for a car, whether it's for football, whether it's for just any small little detailed thing like, hey, I need this. Do you know anybody? Yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? Just connections has allowed me to just, it's the difference of me now than I was early on.
What do you think people miss if they see you walking down the street or whatever and they're like, oh, there's Jahvaree Ritzie, he's a football player?
Yeah.
What are they missing?
I would say that I'm very outgoing. I'm not just a football player. Like, we can talk about anything. It can be outside of sports. It can be about life. It can be about your dogs. I mean, I got dogs, so I mean, I'm always with them. So I just feel like people, not just only me, but just like as athletes, they miss, Rita sometimes, like, oh, he's an athlete. He may be too Hollywood or not very social. Like, nah, like, we're approachable. Like, I'm able to talk to you about anything. If you need anything, just let me know. And so that's the type of person I am.
I don't feel like you're Hollywood at all. Is that bad to say? Like,
nah,
I'm saying that as a compliment.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not. I don't mind talking to you about anything.
What kind of dogs you got?
I was going to ask the same question.
Yeah, I got 2 Aussie Doodles. I got a boy. His name's Blue. He's 5 years old, and I got a little girl. Her name's Mocha. She's like a brownish red color.
You got pictures of them you can send us?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put it on here. People will be like, oh, Jahvaree.
Yeah, I can send them to you. Yeah.
There's got to be some challenges in, like, taking care of them with your schedule.
I got my girlfriend. She be helping me out, too. Yeah. She helps me out.
That's social, the community, everybody around Jahvaree.
I got my girlfriend. And if it's away games, I'll ask either my homegirls or a couple of my homeboys if they can help me out with them as well. So, like, majority, like, throughout the day, it's either me or her taking care of them, like, throughout the week. And so, or I'll bring them home to my mom. She'll help us out as well.
Jahvaree doesn't even remember this, but on the flight home from Minnesota, so Jahvaree was like here, and I was a row in front of him and to the side.
Yeah, to the left.
Yeah.
I remember
to
that.
the side. Yeah.
Jahvaree
was sure, not that story. Jahvaree was trying to rest on the way home, but the stewardess knocked into Jahvaree a couple times. I saw that. That was a late night. That was a late one.
Yeah, it was. It was like, what, 3 a.m., 4 a.m.?
I rolled to my house at 6.
Yeah. On the way back. Yeah, it was a 2-hour flight. Yeah.
But Jahvaree had gotten 3 sacks earlier in the day, so that made things a little bit.
You didn't care what time it was.
That's right.
I was up. I was actually looking for the ice cream because they always have ice cream. They always have ice cream on the away game. So I was like, "Where's the ice cream? Like, let's go ahead and roll that through.
Yeah, let's get this process moving a little bit."
So
we've had this conversation before. Sometimes if you go with the ice cream bar on the team flight, that's tricky because it can get on your shirt, and then everybody knows what happened.
Yeah,
and there's no getting away from it. Like, you were definitely eating the ice cream.
I was definitely eating ice cream.
Yeah,
I don't have no Cayman. I had 2 of them. I had me and Cayman's because Cayman didn't want his. So I said, "Do you want your ice cream?" He said, "Nah, okay, I'm gonna eat it." And that's every flight.
That's just how it is.
How
Deal
it
with
is.
Adam.
Yeah.
It feels like you've gotten about every possible thing out of the University of North Carolina that you could have. What do you tell young guys who are just coming in and looking at this as like, okay, this is only a football thing?
Yeah.
What advice do you give them about how to get as much out of it as you have?
Honestly, I say just don't stress. I mean, because you can be overwhelmed with just think about the fact that you got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to a 6:30 meeting. being at treatment at 5:30 in the morning, like that can sometimes get overwhelmed with the fact that you got that, then you got lift, then you got school for you don't know how long, 3 classes a day, then you got meetings right after that. So it can get overwhelming sometimes. And I say just don't stress because we all here with you. You know what I'm saying? You got your brothers besides you. You got me helping you out. We got somebody that has experience with this. So if you ever need anything, just lean on us and we got you. So I tell them that every single day because sometimes it can get overwhelming because it's stressful. I mean, it can get stressful. You got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning like, gosh, like who thinks about that? Then you're not going to bed till 12, 11 because you got work and stuff like that, got tutoring. So it's a lot that goes into just throughout the day, and it's a lot, you know what I'm saying, that can be on your mind and being on your heart because it's like I can't have a normal life. Well, I mean, not during the season you can't, but when you had that time, enjoy that.
All right. I have 2 more quick things.
Okay.
And I want to go back to something that you said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned the nutrition and the weight program.
Yes.
I've heard that from a couple people that there maybe were some changes or that thing. What from your point of view has been different that has been beneficial for you in that way?
Honestly, just I start with Amber. Her and her staff have just been significantly better, allowing us to just have different meals each and every day, have different things that can allow our bodies to just recover faster. There have been so many different things that they've done, so many different tests that they've done that has allowed us to just be better just overall. Like, I feel good, you know what I'm saying, overall with my health. I don't feel overweight at all. Like, I feel normal. And that's just been one of the biggest things. Like, Amber has helped me out with just maintaining this weight because, like, putting on, 25 pounds, 30-plus pounds in less than a year can, you know what I'm saying, you can feel that. But, I mean, it hasn't disrupted my speed. It's allowed me to be faster. I'm more leaner. I'm 20% body fat, and that's all because of Amber, all because of Coach Hess, because of just how they, you know what I'm saying, manage us. Coach Hess' program this past summer, I thought it was pretty good. Like, it was probably the best ones I've experienced since I've been here, and that's just been a complete change, and it's allowed us to show that on the field. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tired. I'm not gassed. I'm able to just keep going because of just how they've, you know what I'm saying, managed us this past year.
Every year's different, of course, and every team's different. And when you hadn't lost a game, everybody's happy, of course. Right. This just feels like there's just something different. It feels like with this group, and I don't even know if I can explain it. Does it feel different to you guys? What is it that can you explain it since I can't? What does feel different about this group?
I would honestly say the mindset, because you can see like we've had like a complete makeover just from bringing in new coaches, bringing in new players, just having different guys playing different positions. It's been a complete change, and the thing about us is that we all stick together. You know what I'm saying? We all have this one mindset, and that's a championship mindset. Whether it's a win-loss that day, it's a championship mindset. Get up and go do it again. And that's just been like one of the greatest things that we've had just this past year. We break everything down either on family or champions, because that's our goal is win or lose, you want to still have that championship mindset to just get up and do it again. And that's how we think about it every day. We get up and go practice harder each day. Whether you're tired, whether you're hurt, you get up and do it. And that's something that we do. We don't give up. We don't quit. We don't get tired about it. Because, I mean, like I said before, it can get overwhelming. But with us, we don't allow it to, because you know what I'm saying? Like, laziness, overwhelm, it can cause you to like have a setback. And we don't want setbacks. We want to wake up, let's go win the championship today. You know what I'm saying? Even in practice, win a championship today, because you never know when it could be your last. And that's how we think about it every day. And that's just been one of the biggest differences. And just the confidence level with the guys has been significantly different as well, because of the fact that they're able to just go out there and play. Whether it's the young guys on defense, young guys on offense. I mean, I have to give credit to just, I'd say Aiden Banfield, Will Hardy, Marcus Allen, just stepping in a role, you know what I'm saying? Caleb Cost, you know what I'm saying? Being young guys playing different roles, I salute them, because it's just the confidence that we have, you know what I'm saying, as this team as we go on. Even Connor, you know what I'm saying, stepping in a role that he hasn't done before. It's different, and we all have this mindset of going out there and balling.